All right, we are live. Hello, hello. Why do I talk like this? Hello, hello. All right, just gonna gotta let the peeps know. Yo, what up, Matt? Kind of knew you were going live. Yeah. I'm just letting other people know that I'm live right now. Alright, bam. Bam. Gotcha, how's it going? I'm a little tired. I worked in the morning. I ran some errands with my mom. I'm back home. I am now gonna be live streaming. Or I'm live streaming right now, so I want to live stream today. So nice. What's the objective for the stream? The objective for the stream is to do one of the character quests for Dia. Been wanting to do hers for ages. Anyways. Yeah, so right now, I just need people talking. I pretty much just need people talking and chatting and have a good time. Hopefully, we will have a good time today. That's what the goal is mainly right now. Trying to check who. Sounds good. I managed to get my suffer out. Nice. Who else? Who else? Oh, here we go. There we go. Yo, what up, Leo? Yeah, here's to an awesome stream. Thanks, man. Hopefully it directs traffic to our YouTube channel. Absolutely. We got over to a nice 200 likes. By the way, you planning on playing Honkai? Oh, I already started playing. I actually play on my phone. It's a good thing that it's a turn-based game, so that way I won't have to do too much on my phone, and I won't have to like be on like a computer or PlayStation just to play, because I like to play just about anywhere. But yeah, no, I've been playing some Star Rail. I actually live stream a bit of it too. It's actually in my highlights. I might stream some of that again whenever. Let's see. Where else should I go? Copy paste. I'm already at AR40 there. Gonna grind World 5 for a Sealit relics. It's been hella fun so far. Dope, bro. Nice. I already got in Genshin terms C1. Surprisingly. Nice, nice, guys. Shush. Alright, nice. Sela is definitely going to be a carry. I looked out on normal pulls and I got a 5-star card. Nice. I don't have it. I honestly don't plan to. Because I've always been like, kind of like, I don't know how much is it worth to get that. Like, I just care about, like, getting characters. You know, cards could probably come after if I had a bigger budget and if I'm willing to spend more. I already spent a little bit. I spent, like, over $20 on that game, so... yeah. There's that. Anyway, so, guys, so the goal, for me right now when it comes to Twitch, I need, like, basically 3 or more people to, like, consistently chat. So,
what else did we put on our shopping list?
Hopefully at some point I'll have, like, more people come by.
Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some.
Hold on, just gonna put this on my story right now. There we go. Enjoyed UC, by the way. Hold on. What's Oh, the community? Yeah, no, it's honestly great.
Add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Hey!
Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Hot lady. Yeah, no, the community, it seems like it's filled with people who really, really wants to reach their goals and is willing to get that push and that support just to get to that point. So, we've been talking a lot on Earnest and face-to-face too. Yeah. So, and like, I definitely need that push to keep reaching my goals. Otherwise, I'd be slacking off. And I've been like kind of a slacker at times too. So I gotta keep pushing myself, but not too hard, right?
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
I'm glad you're still alive.
So you two are still hanging out together. Dia, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends. The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dia wasn't around.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dia. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
But she said they'll treat you to the best dishes. Paimon can't believe you can still refuse that.
God dang it, Paimon.
But wait. Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave? There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
Alright, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like I feel like something is off about you lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid. Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. I wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
Oh, looks like Dunyarzad was onto something.
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything from you. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme. Everything operates on a completely different set of rules.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I understand what's bothering you.
My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya? All right, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion. Okay, let's talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention. As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me, just going around looking for jobs to earn some mora. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but every member is loyal and brave. However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Yeah, they weren't friendly at all.
Nope.
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar.
Dakan?
I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I found it insufferable for years. Anyway, the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Say what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Any case, how's everyone today, though?
Yep. The scenes tend to be quite gruesome, too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before murdering them. Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other mercenary brigades as well.
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dakan al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years. If I don't do something about them, then even my
Pretty
brigade
chill.
or the
Hope you're
people
doing
of
well
Aru
too, dude.
village could
Other
become
than
their next
Cypher, it's been
target.
relatively quiet. Ah, okay.
Just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Yeah, I was working this morning.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I only had
How can your
like
father do such
not that many
terrible
hours of sleep.
things?
I don't know. People
Let's
change.
see.
He's
So
always
I
been pretty
worked
pathetic.
in the morning,
But at least
and
in
then
the past, there was
left
still
at
a few
2.
lines
So
that
I
he
worked at
wouldn't
10,
cross.
all the way to
That's
2:30,
setting the bar pretty
and
low.
then went back home.
I mean, if he was even
got myself settled a
remotely
little
decent,
bit, and
then why would I
then
have to leave the brigade
me and my
cut all
mom
ties with him?
went to
He was
go
loud
to
and
errands at
foolish,
Walmart and
with
Costco,
no real sense of purpose.
and then back
Instead
home.
of doing
I
anything
did get to eat a
useful,
little bit,
he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after
but
women.
I'm pretty full right now, and I just
Of
need
course,
water.
the other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on
Yo, what
night
up?
after
Yo, what
night.
up, Julian?
Sounds like
I'm
a
trying to get
nightmare.
affiliate, man. I'm trying,
What about
bro.
your mother? Did she ever step in to stop them?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
I'm sorry, Dia. I didn't know.
It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person. He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case,
Hope it's going well.
never
I had
came
a stream
soon.
earlier. Haha,
He'd
nice.
say, "You'll
I
be
was out with my
fine as long
mom
as you remember to stick with
for the rest of
Dad."
the afternoon.
But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. The one thing I do remember is that he used to tell me stories. But the problem was that he had terrible taste. He only knew a few stories, and even those tended to be pretty stale. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around, but after about 20 repeats, they started to get a little dull. He seemed to think those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make them perform the whole thing as a play. Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. I'd get helmets, shields, and toy swords. It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
What an interesting guy.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty
I
childish.
still haven't done
That
Baiju's
was
quest
something I
yet.
could
I
just
may do that
shrug
tomorrow.
off.
Oh, okay.
I had no reason to despise him. Until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics for myself. Looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted such heinous acts, they would even openly boast about them. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good.
Yo,
I'm
yo,
not
what up,
investigating them due to
Benson?
any bitter feelings I still have towards my father.
What up, like?
I just
What
wanted
up,
to
ya,
check
like,
those that are
ya?
close to me. Yeah.
Oh, I
told
actually
the
got
boys
some
to gather
pizza
as
from my
much
aunt's
information as they
workplace
could.
earlier today.
Most of the reports concern violent incidents.
Not much,
There's
just got
also
home
some
from
talk
work.
of
Nice.
smuggling.
How'd work go?
See. But isn't this investigation incredibly dangerous?
Nice.
It
Was it
is,
all? No.
But every mercenary lives life on the
Oh
edge.
shoot, free pizza.
It's
Yep.
a lifestyle that I enjoy.
Pizza! Oh yeah, so
That may be
Benson.
true,
So my
but it'll
goal
be
currently right
impossible
now
for
is
those
to
who
reach
care about
affiliate.
you not to worry.
So I'm just trying my best to like
Well,
stay active.
Now you get why I didn't want to share any
Hopefully
of this
like
with you.
some of like my friends, like you and some of my friends could like
We
hop
both
in
have
once in a
valid
while.
concerns.
That'd be very much appreciated, but I don't want to force it. But in case if you ever like want to see me live stream stuff or play some games, and all that good stuff. So yeah, affiliate. I got most of the requirements down. I just need like basically 3 or more people to say shit.
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess too.
Well, he's super tough, so if he went into the desert with you, then
Yeah, I could probably
the
put this
problem would
in
be
the background
solved in no
sometimes.
time.
Okay.
I'm inclined to
Pizza?
agree.
Yes, pizza.
I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took him along to help. I'll wait for news from you in the city until then. Please, stay safe.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady. All right, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with my fellow mercs.
Ever thought of doing VTubing? I'm considering doing that once I have a good PC. I don't get the hype for Genshin except for Yelan. Yeah! Yes! 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 Yeah! I don't know. I haven't really considered it. Honestly. Oh, no, JK. Oh, speak of the devil. Yes! Yes! Or in Ryuk's case, yes! Yo, what up, Sean? How's it going? Alrighty, alright. We're getting 6 people over here. Oh, shit. Going good. Just got off work. Nice. Getting those breadsticks. May your heart be your guiding. May your heart be your guiding. Actually, speaking of which, I'm gonna go see if Tori's available in any of, like, the 3 days to see if she's able for, like, live direction. Hold on. Yo. It's been, like, 4 days. Getting back to pizza topic. What topping should be on the pizza to make it delicious? Me, personally, I'm always for an all-meat pizza. Like, sausage included. I mean, I'm not shaming people who like pineapple. For those who like pineapple on pizza, go for it. I've tried pineapple on pizza. It's not for me. But if it's for other people, hey, Godspeed to you guys. All power to you. Bacon and ham for me. Hey! Bacon! Dude, I always love it when, like, fucking bacon's, like, crispy on pizza.
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these 2 friends of yours? Likewise.
It's such a ridiculous argument to say pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Literally, you could put pennies on it and it would still be pizza.
What the Khan al-Akhmar's been up to lately. They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets. They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. It sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
That's right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market. A portion of their profits is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry to be used in their next violent operation.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder
Nico, you
why they're
hesitated.
so desperate for
It's the
more.
pizza that pays you back, lol.
A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct
Wait,
trade
what do
with
you
them.
mean I hesitated?
We were
I'm
able to
actually
learn a few
confused.
things
What?
from the exchange. Rather than
Also,
saying they're out to
Tori is
plunder
actually
and
responding.
hold
Holy
more,
shit.
it'd probably be
She's
more
the only
accurate
one
to
that
say
needs to
they're
do lines for my
experiencing
Burp
an
by
internal
Sleep
power
fandom that nobody
struggle.
knows about.
Wait, a power
Hold
struggle?
on, Tanner. I'm confused. What are you?
The vast
What are you
majority of the victims are
insinuating?
mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the
I've been pretty
relics.
good trying to.
It's the only plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that
You're gonna say pennies, but you somehow
as the Khan
hesitated.
al-Akhmar became more and more active, Deshret's
Oh.
relics as a whole became
Oh,
a
that.
lot weaker.
Lol. I didn't mean to hesitate. It's it's late and I'm a little tired, bro. And I'm also like messaging somebody else as we're like live streaming. Plus, Hawaiian pizza is a whole different experience from other pizza because of the way the toppings interact with the cheese. With pepperoni and the traditional toppings, you get a greasy, ugly, and disgusting slice. But with pineapple, a magical chemical reaction occurs, then give the cheese an amazing texture and a dreams of sweet to it. Nah, it's all good. Ah. Oh my god, we get to do a live direction tomorrow. Fucking finally, I get to fucking finish this thing. There's nary a bad pizza, but Hawaiian is great regardless. Okay. Like I said, I'm personally a meat lovers guy, but like with any pizza, I'm also a picky person too, so there's also that. But I have tried Hawaiian pizza, and like I said, like I don't have any problems with anybody liking it. Like everybody's free to like it, or anybody's like free to like it. I just personally don't. My taste buds just is not a fan of it, unfortunately. I wish I was a fan of most things. Unfortunately, my taste buds doesn't want to work with me on that. I'm also a meat lovers kind of person. I definitely vibe with Chi and Ryu. For real? Sorry, I'm just passionate about pineapples. No, you're good, dude. Like, I have some friends who are like, passionate about pineapple on pizza, like my buddy Morphe, who does a really good Deku impression. He's actually done Deku for me for one of my Kingdom Hearts comic dubs. And also, yo, Sean, Julian, if you're still here, I get to live direct my VA for Aqua tomorrow. Finally! Hold on, let me put finally. Oh, never mind. There's no. Oh, what? That's the emoji section. Finally. I still need to get lines recorded for the last episode of the Fandom 2. Just saw that the deadline is the 24th. Thankfully, I don't have to rush too much. Yeah. Nice. I also love arguing. Lol. No judgment for sure, so you're fine. Yeah. So Tori is Aqua? Yes, sir.
It sounds mighty strange to me too.
If you're wondering where I've had this emote from, it's Alejandro Saab. I'm not surprised.
Gotta say though,
Are there any koi emojis anywhere?
Cover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you were really putting your necks
This
on the
fucking
line,
nerd, I
no?
swear to God.
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Ahmar is your father's crew after all.
What he said. Besides, Dia, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is nothing compared to your experiences.
And I'm not
Yeah.
subbed to use
And while
koi's
they went
emotes,
to talk with
unfortunately.
Takano,
No!
I took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf. You're here too.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Rebat. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from him. Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
Hey, what about Paimon? Feel anything special?
Oh, you're also planning to tag along with them?
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever he goes, Paimon will follow.
Oh. In that case, then you'd better take care of her too, Dia.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Don't worry
Koi
about
also
her.
voiced
She
Murata
may
from
look
Demon Slayer if
tiny
you
and
watched it.
helpless,
Yeah, he
but
did.
she's been through just as many battles as the traveler here.
He's also
Even if
voiced
she
someone
had only
from.
survived on sheer luck,
There's
then
this one show
alone
that I
would still
haven't
make her quite
watched.
formidable.
Marches Like a Lion or something like that.
I had no idea.
He also voices Kuroko
guess
from
I should be
Kuroko's
judged by appearances.
basketball.
Oh, one other thing, Dia. When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your upcoming schedule? We held another.
He also
recruitment
voices
event a few
one
days
of,
ago, but
one of the
everyone
characters
only came
from
to see
Cells
the
at Work.
Flame Main. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing. Only a few people chose to stay, and that really got to him.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry and I couldn't make it back in time for the event.
I have choice.
Gotta admit,
I
I
have
can
choice
understand their
words about
disappointment,
Demon
though.
Slayer.
You're our brigade's main selling point.
Oh, what do you
after
mean?
all. Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot members into our ranks.
Smoking hot members.
Keep dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Hey, didn't we
Damn
agree
it,
never to bring it
Slayer.
up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and tell me everything right
I'd rather
now.
you keep to yourself, please.
Are they always like this?
Koi was in the game Deathloop as
More or
Charlie
less.
Montague.
There aren't
Legit
many
was hilarious
rules
in
or
that role.
graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our minds. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that
We're
doesn't
not
put an
bashing
end
other
to it,
animes here. Wait,
then you
what?
just
Wait,
challenge them
hold
to a
on, what?
fight. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon as things come up is better than keeping everything bottled up, never talking about it.
I could go on the whole rant,
That's
but I don't
also
want to
why
get
I
out of
never
hand.
spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the Homiyanis. Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holof? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map. Right here is the spot. There you'll find the merchant caravan responsible for getting rid of Dukan al-Akhmar's looted goods. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have no idea what hit them.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
I just don't want
Will
any
do.
possible Demon
You
Slayer
stay
fans to see
safe,
that,
dear.
and then arguments make out of control. Let's keep it down, okay? Hold on. If it's a serious thing, then I'm actually confused. Hold on. What's happening? What's a Demon Slayer? Now that's something I'm out of the loop, honestly. Oh. Oh, so you're saying it's mid. No. Alright. As someone who personally likes watching
be the
Demon Slayer and
place.
enjoys the
Let's
show,
find a spot
I
to
try
hide
not to be
and bide
offended
our
if people
time.
think it's like mid or whatever. And I mean mid is literally middling. I don't totally
It's gonna come
despise
down
it.
to a
It
fight one way or another.
there are aspects
so
of
let's all be
enjoy,
careful.
but still, you know.
No need to worry. He knows his way around a fight.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy. After all, we still need to get information out of them.
Tick tock, tick tock. Koi's a nerd.
Here they come. You ready?
I'm just looking out for the stream as the moderator. Sorry if I'm being too cautious. Yeah, I was like actually kind of confused. Like, oh, hold on. What does he mean by like demid? I was like, oh, he's saying that Demon Slayer's mid. Okay.
Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
That's a cute beast. What is that bear thing? Oh shit! Okay, hold. Oh, whoa, okay.
Look alive!
Feeling lucky today?
Damn, okay.
Let's get it on!
It's been a while since I played fucking Genshin. Shit.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
There we go.
You're the Flame Mane.
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a little talk. Are you buddies with Dakana Lakmar now? Tell me, what are they after?
You know the code of being a mercenary just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about our employer. What makes you think I'd talk?
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes? You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Whoa!
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way.
I'm exhausted from
or
a
the
walk home,
painful
so I'm
way.
gonna sign off. And
2 seconds.
Alright, see you, Ben.
I'll
Thanks for
save
stopping
you the
by.
trouble.
Dia doesn't play around. No, she doesn't.
Huh? Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies. I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't too deep, and he just passed out from the pain.
But why would he be so extreme?
I just wanted to test his mettle. You can get a lot of mercenaries to talk just by threatening them. I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
Well, he's out cold for now. We could wait for him to wake up, but maybe it's not a good idea to interrogate him any further. What should we do?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself again if we start asking. There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find something. I'm really sorry.
Oh,
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of
if I were to lose
notes on it.
50-50, I hope I get
Maybe
Dia at
it's a
some
record of
point. Shit.
something.
Let me take a look. If this really is a merchant caravan, they should have a record of their transactions. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. Dakana Lakmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past, they used to receive some canned knowledge as well. This caravan is just one link in their logistics chain. Once in the rainforest, the caravan will exchange the looted goods for Mora, and the funds will then be passed to a specific person. That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakana Lakmar. Wait, why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
No value?
Yeah, Every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of mora, but the final one, where they paid for
This
everything
weekend is
to be
definitely
brought
going to be
back
the
to
time for a
desert,
special
was
program
simply
announcement.
marked as
I hope to
delivered.
see what Kiara is like. She is reveled in Hoya versus Twitter. Nice.
Perhaps. But they couldn't have known how much they would make off selling the loot. Do they not care about profit margins at all? Anyway, the next part's the records of the goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Everything was probably sourced from the rainforest. Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Homayani? You mean Dunyarzad's family? Could it just be another family with the same last name?
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shazamon Homayani is Dunyarzad's father, and the head of the Homayani family. Just what the heck is going on here? I'm sorry, you're right. I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions just yet. But what this piece of paper confirms is that the Homayani family has been providing goods to Dakana Lakmar.
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark and don't know they've been trading with Dakan Akhmar?
That's a possibility, but if that was the case, why is this caravan specifically named Shazamon as their person of contact? They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Rebat or Port Ormos. Yeah, funding violence and looting. The brigade gets the goods, and he is paid the proceeds from the sale of the loot.
But why would he do something like this? It's not like the Homayanis are in need of money.
I honestly have no idea. I've been to their estate many times, and I've never noticed anything suspicious. The only potentially large expenditure I could think of would be the treatment costs for Dunyarzad's Elazar. Maybe they borrowed a lot of Mora in the past? But that's still just a speculation. I don't think the Master would stoop so low to make Mora. You're probably right. I know my lady's personality, and she wouldn't deliberately keep something like this from us.
But what should we do now? All we found is just another mystery.
If you ask me, we already have no choice but to confront her about this. I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. I still have faith in the Homayanis. Let's go find my lady again. We'll tell her everything and see if she's willing to lend us her support. If we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper, but also follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the people responsible at Dakana Lakmar.
Dia, are you sure this is the best decision? What if instead of getting the help we need, we just end up revealing everything we've discovered to the enemy?
I've considered that possibility, but even still, I want to tell her what we found. I think I owe her that much. True friendship is built on trust.
She's hot, but I also it's
She
one
showed
of those
genuine
things
concern
that
for
like
me when we first
you
brought
know
up the topic.
we
can't
get this
repay her
impression
kindness
that
with
like
doubt
oh
and
this character is
suspicion.
all they are, but
That's not how I deal with people.
But whenever we get in depth with like certain
Kinda
characters, like
wants to trust Dunyarzad too.
story quest, I was like, yeah, now we're getting to in the know about who this person is more. It's like they're not just a generic. And that's why a lot of like people new to voice acting, especially, it's good to know that like whatever character you're playing, they're not always gonna be like the same emotion type. There's always gonna be like something new, something different, something human. That's the impression I'm getting, is that like it's one of those times. But I like it.
Yeah. Let's pay another visit to Sumeru City.
she's really cool. She really has a cool personality, and Amber May does so well making such a character. Yeah. Also, if it sounds like I'm having like a slurring issue, my tongue kind of hurts a little bit from not gonna go into detail, but like yeah, like part of my tongue actually kind of hurts. So if I'm slurring and if I kind of like stop mid-sentence or whatever, or if I hesitate, I'm a little tired, lack sleep, went to work, tongue hurts.
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have run into any trouble then. Well,
Okay,
how
hope the
did
pain
it
goes
go?
away. Thanks.
What did you come up with?
Yeah, I hope.
Actually,
Thanks, Leah. Like,
we're
I
still
hope so too,
investigating.
so that way I can like
It's
record
just that
stuff, and I can
we've
finally
discovered
finish the
something
Burp I Sleep video
strange.
tomorrow.
I see.
Holy shit!
The clues you found have led you back
It's gonna
here.
be the best thing
See?
ever.
Something like that. Yeah.
You all look a little dispirited. Whatever you found must not have been very encouraging after all. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to say something to cheer you up?
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like that. How should I put this?
So something is wrong. Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically quiet. On any other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, "Dunyarzad, we're back!" So tell me, what happened?
Well?
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to tell you next. It concerns the Master.
The Master? You mean my father? Okay, I understand. Don't worry about me. I'll listen as attentively as I can. My father has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it does to you. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same way, Dunyarzad?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me. Since you've told me everything you know, I should also tell you about some doubts that I've been harboring for quite a while. In the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my father go out of his way to hire Dia?
About that. Well, the Homayanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing Beasts. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should stick around to become one of his bodyguards. He offered me a pile of Mora, so I just signed on.
Well, but that didn't really answer my question. Just think about it. Why did my father specifically reach out to the Blazing Beasts?
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended
Ember May
us.
said that this was
I've
her first
never
time
given
using
it
her
too much
normal
thought.
voice for Dia. I
I
thought it
think
was
I get
interesting.
what you're saying.
Really?
You'd think none of this was a coincidence.
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any sense. If my father had always been in contact with Dakan al-Akmar, then it would make sense for him to bring Dia into our house.
You mean the goal all along was to get Dia to be your bodyguard?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
I'm actually imaging like Ember like in her booth and all that because I actually saw like one of her posts or whatever. So like I'm imagining like her speaking through the mic as I'm hearing Dia's lines right now.
Sorry we put all of this on you so suddenly, Junior Zod.
It's okay, Paimon. I should actually be thanking you. Regardless of his reasons, if my father has truly been funding a violent group of mercenaries, then it's my duty to bring him back to reason.
But is that really the right thing to do? My father has committed many atrocities and deserves all the punishment that he has coming
Yep,
to
I think
him.
she usually went for
I
a
have
higher
zero
range for
sympathy
other
for him.
characters. If
You
I
may
remember
call me an
correctly,
ungrateful
I think she
child,
didn't
but my
like
feelings
her
will
own
remain the
voice.
same.
But that was the direction she was given. Like, no, embrace your voice. Fucking use that shit, motherfucker.
However, the Homayani family has treated me with nothing but generosity and kindness. If we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire Homayani family. I would be biting the hand that's fed me over all these years.
Tia.
It's alright, Dia. If anyone were to ask, you could always just say that I'm the one who instructed
Or
you
maybe
to
she
get to the
didn't
bottom
think of
this.
using her regular speaking voice
You
for a
don't
character.
have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted because I'm afraid of taking responsibility. Besides, you're the one we should all be worried about right now.
Yo, bro, how often do you see a lot of voice actors use their natural voice or try to like not use it and then like for me I prefer to want to use like I want to play a character where I'm just like using this voice. Like I'm just like speaking my own inflections, my own everything. And like I want to play a character where all the specs are literally just me and like literally just like me, like how do I put this? How I am naturally, and like how I would say things, how I would react, how I would speak, how I talk. Like if there's a character that's like I would say 90% of who I am, that'd be fucking dope as hell, but I kind of doubt it. My Protect Psychic Idiot voice is just me, but more exaggerated. But I don't think I ever use my real voice. Yes, like when you get to speak to voice actors, except for Bryce, because you know, we don't usually hear them use it so much. Sometimes except for Robbie, but he also uses his other range too for other characters. So I like to hopefully someday where I just use this voice for most of the characters I play and most of the other genres that I play. Commercial, narration, video games, promos, all that stuff.
Hey, it's still too early to give up hope. What was that thing about friendship again? Right, yeah, trust. You said that yourself, Dia. Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts.
Thank you, everyone. That makes a lot of sense. I guess I should always remember the trust that I've placed in people. In which case, my lady, could you ask the Master to come out and have a chat with us?
Sure thing. I also hope he'll be able to give us a logical explanation. Let's meet at the usual place then.
Usual place? Ah, right.
I actually lied. I have used my real voice for okay. Yeah, I sort of remember that. I remember that you did a scene from that one. Yeah. I should often do the more off. I should do that more often if it fits the character.
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to introduce these two. This is the Traveler, and next to him is his travel companion, Paimon.
Ah, yes. My daughter has mentioned them from time to time. It's a privilege to finally meet them in person.
Oh yeah, so once I'm
But
done with the
we may skip all the
story quest,
pleasantries
I'm
for
gonna.
What is the
If I
important
still have
matter
this many
you wish
people, I'm
to
gonna rape
discuss with me
somebody.
today?
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to
Maybe
your attention.
maybe I should rate Anne again.
There's something on this record that we're all pretty curious about.
So that's what you found. Huh. Seems
All up
like
to you.
I
Hell yeah.
can't keep everything from you much longer.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like an explanation.
Well, it's a long and difficult story. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. What I do know, though, dear, is that the truth will bring you no solace. If anything, it will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
Wait, me?
Yes, I understand perfectly why you came to see me. And I am touched by your collective commitment to do the right thing. But knowledge always comes at a price. And sometimes, as they say, ignorance is bliss. Your father, Kusela, and I both believed that. Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth, but I must warn you. The facts of this matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself into sand, blowing in the wind. If you must proceed, then Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind like a fleeting mirage.
His heartfelt efforts? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I follow. I've made it this far in life without a single drop of my father's support. I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. None of these things have anything to do with him. I came here today to support you as the head of the Homiyani family. No warning will change my stance on that.
I understand. Then let me tell you a little story. Our family once needed to take a trip to the desert when Dunyarzad was just a baby. Along the way, we were attacked by bandits. They had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed lost, a group of passerby Eremites lent us their support. Those Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekan al-Ahmar. Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Why would Dekan al-Ahmar go so far to save us and not spare the fellow Eremites? Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyarzad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and nearly started crying.
Really? I never knew.
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because he had a daughter about the same age.
I
We
tried
started
wishing
talking
earlier
about our
today, but I
children,
ended up
and
getting
I sensed that he was a
C14.
devoted father.
I was about to say, did you actually keep
To
count of
repay
how
his
many
kindness,
times you pulled from
I
fish? That'd
hired
be
his
fucking funny.
brigade to help out at our estate.
I already
for a
got her at
time
C6.
and
I was hoping to get
offered
Candace last
everyone
constellation.
generous
Ah,
remuneration.
damn
So,
it.
that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again. I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door. The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced to a shell of himself. He couldn't even walk anymore without his
Motherfucker, if
cane.
you actually kept counting and
So,
say
what
69.
happened to him?
Shee-hoo.
He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
I'm not too sure myself. The only thing that didn't change was his cheery disposition. He said there was absolutely nothing to worry about and that he had gotten into a fight. That was all. He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown, would need a bodyguard of her own. At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar. There was no need for her to have a bodyguard when she could barely leave the house. But he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be safe. How do you know a bodyguard won't come in handy one day? I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beasts, and in particular, a mercenary named Dia.
Yeet.
So he was the one who recommended Dia to you.
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their ranks. He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious world of mercenary life. If Dia could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard, then gradually her affinity for the desert would decrease, and she'd be able to leave her previous life behind.
And that's why you offered her such generous compensation?
Yes, but not just because of that. From the moment that he asked me for that favor, I also began to see Dia as my own daughter. And that's also why I tried to persuade you to stay when you asked for permission to leave. I was willing to spend however much it took. Kusela saved my daughter and I all those years ago in the desert. I could never refuse him entrusting his daughter to me.
He was always like that, acting like he's oh so smart and self-righteous.
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dia's fees. I refused to take any mora from him, but he'd always send me funds anyway. Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude. And that went on for a while until I received another letter from him a few years ago. The letter contained a request to help him buy food, weapons, medicine, and even explosive materials.
Wait! Isn't that around the time that Dekana Al-Akhmar started becoming more aggressive?
That's right. When I started to hear some nasty rumors, I became wary. I wanted to meet him face to face to discuss things. But by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had to guess, it's probably because he doesn't want to put Dia at risk.
Dang.
That thought occurred to me as well. I figured that he probably came to me for help because he had nobody else to turn to. After some deliberation, I decided to send him some food and medicine. I turned down all his requests for explosives and weaponry. I am aware that even such a reduced gesture of support could lead to others coming to harm, but I could not simply reject his plea for help. In
Dia
the
went through a
end,
lot of shit, but she's a
it
tough girl.
probably was the wrong decision.
I really like tough girls like
I
that.
plugged my ears to the rumors and just chose a solution that made me feel least guilty about myself.
If you can, please tell me where he is now. None of the things he's doing right now make any sense if he's just trying to keep me from getting tangled up in his world.
Dude, like, you and me, if we ever get, like, if we're in 10 characters, that'd be fucking cool. Any time in Genshin, and we just use this voice. Like, we just act like ourselves, going through a fictional situation. Right? That'd be fucking great.
If all he wants to do is steer clear of me, then maybe he shouldn't have brought me into this world in the first place.
Oh no.
No!
Dia, please don't feel
Dia, no! Don't think like
I'm just
that!
angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions. Another way? I don't know. I knew him.
Either
and
Fontaine
he's nothing
or
more
maybe
than
more
a
Inazuma
childish
characters.
brute. I can't understand what's going through his head.
As long as I get to speak to Yelan.
But I guess you do have a point. We haven't uncovered the whole truth yet. We still need to figure out his exact actions and reasoning for these last few years.
I'll do my best to help. Of course, anything between the two of you would need to be resolved between you and him alone. I don't know Kusela's exact whereabouts. Outside of supplying his brigade with some goods, I tried my best to avoid getting involved any further with him. However, there's a man on the list named Jawed. He used to be a mercenary.
Okay, so in
desert
lieu.
and was a member of the Corps of 30.
You may never know. Maybe
He's
she might
responsible
go
for
somewhere,
supplying weapons and
somewhere
liaising with the Dekana
different place. I
Al-Akhmar's
don't know.
merchant caravan. I think he should know Kusela's whereabouts. I've heard that he likes to have a few drinks alone and enjoy the cool wind at night outside the tavern. Maybe you'll be able to find him there.
Understood. Thank you, sir. Then I guess this is bye for now, unless...
I'll stay and be with my father here. To be honest, I'm still a little dazed and haven't finished processing everything quite yet. My father has indeed done something wrong, but if I think about it, I'm also not sure if there was a right way to handle this problem. I feel like our only course of action is to turn everything we know over to the Core of 30 and let them render judgment.
Yes. I am prepared to accept whatever verdict they choose. It's time to face my mistakes.
Kara's going to be the first Dendro Inazuma character. That part was officially revealed too on Twitter. Ah! Oh, there he is.
Huh? Who are you guys?
I know what you've been up to. Smuggling
Wait,
weapons to
I
violate
don't think we
brigades in
have
the desert
we have a
while working for
Dendro
the Corps.
Mondstadt character.
Pretty
Dang, we need
bold,
more
if you
Dendro
ask
people.
me.
I mean, we recently got Dendro people, so just a little bit at a time.
We should take this elsewhere. I'll be happy to take
Hey,
these other
Jurassic Chaos! Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. Currently trying to reach affiliate. It's taking me a while, but that's like this
All right.
like the
Back to
one
my
thing
question.
I'm trying to reach right
How did
now.
you all know about me?
Don't worry
Anyways, how
about
you
that
doing?
for now. You know what kind of punishment you'll face once we report you to the Corps, I assume.
Wait. There's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk this out. What are your terms?
So what's in it for you anyway, Mora?
Well, I was a little tight on money at the time, and Kusela took good care of me in the past. I weighed it in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity down. I wouldn't only be helping my benefactor, but I could also make some quick Mora.
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating Dakana Lakmar, and we're gonna put an end to their operations. If you provide some help for us, then we might just put in a good word later to reduce the terms of your punishment.
Hey, why don't we discuss this a little first? Listen, I made quite a bit of Mora from my last run. You just give me a number, and I'm sure we can...
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when a mercenary is after something other than money.
All right, sheesh. But you gotta promise you'll put in some nice words for me later.
No.
They're always on the move. Here's the spot they were at the last time I made my delivery to the desert. Feel free to go have a look. I'm just telling you though, it's not on me if they're not there anymore.
Scary, yep.
Sure. And then you can forget about any nice words from us.
Hey, come on. Now you're just being unreasonable.
Really? And how do I know you're not leading us straight into a trap? Don't forget, you're the one with no bargaining chips.
All right, I get it. Why don't you go take a look, and if they're not there anymore, I'll try to figure out something else for y'all.
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you, try to stick around the city until we get back. You don't want us to call the folks from the Corps and have them drag you back to the city.
Oh man, fuck that, bro. Alright, time to get this motherfucker. Oh, goddamn. Okay, well, we're not that far. It's all good. So the average viewers part is where you're missing before becoming fellow. No, it's literally I need like 3 people talking consistently. I need like I just need people to type in a chat, like literally just like random shit. Like every time I stream, I just need at least like 3 or more people just typing in like the stream chat, pretty much. That's literally the only thing I'm missing. Hold on, let me. Oh, I got Fortnite installed. Anyways, hold on, let me look at Twitch again. Analytics. No. Achievements. Okay, so Pat's affiliate. I need an average of 3 viewers. Actually, yeah, an average of 3 viewers. To be eligible you must meet all requirements within the same period, so yeah, I think I just need like people just coming by. And the average of 3 viewers. I got average of 2.11 viewers as of right now. So basically, I just need reach 50 followers, stream for 8 hours, stream for 7 days, have an average of average of 3 viewers. That's like the one thing I'm lacking. I have over 100 followers. I've streamed for plenty hours, streamed for 7 days, and that's from the official So I just need like an average of like this many viewers pretty much. But I think I'll Hey, Sour Sweets, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. How are you? Sour Sweets is also another friend of mine that I've been friends with for like ages. We just haven't spoken in a long time. Like, I just know you through Sammy pretty much. Doing well. How about you? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to reach affiliate right now, so like it's really appreciative that I have like a lot of you guys like stopping by and like seeing me play stuff. But I'd be down to play like games that any of you would like me to play. I have a job now, so as long as I'm not spending anything too expensive too many times, I should be able to like play whatever game as long as I have like the console and the resources for it. And as long as it's not like horror games or stealthy games, because those are the ones that I genuinely suck at. If it's like fighting games, like I don't know, like games like Storm, Naruto Storm stuff, or fighting games or shooting games, can't guarantee on shooting games, or games like this, like any of that, I'd be down to play. The one of the games that I do want to stream someday is Sonic Frontier. I do not have that yet.
Illusion shattered.
I could get it, but that wouldn't put more workload on what I'm trying to stream, and I kind of have a big list. Yep, tenor, sour sweets, tenor. Oh yeah, sour sweets, would you like to be mod? I've known you long enough that I could give you mod privileges. Good luck reaching affiliate. I'm sure you got this. Thank you. It's been a few months, but I'm getting there. So yeah, Nico, the average number of viewers has to be consistent over a 30-day period. Yeah. Yeah, that's like the one thing that I definitely need, so let me see. Views, followers, other channels, notifications, Twitter, direct, let's see, engagements, yeah, so I definitely need, I also need to play at a time where, like, everybody's, like, awake or something. Average of Conqueror viewers. Conqueror viewership including host and raids. Oh, so it's including host and raids. Okay. But yeah, no, that would mean, yeah, I just gotta make sure that, I'm doing everything to like entertain so and so. Sure, if you like. Okay. I keep forgetting how to give someone mod privileges. Let me try to like type into go to the account or something. Click on the username. I did. And then appoint them as mod. Don't worry about rating for affiliate. The one I mentioned are the most important. Yeah. I'll probably do that another time. I gotta keep on going. Oh, what the fuck? Like a sword.
Seems like we're in luck. That should be their camp right up ahead. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves.
It's not giving me that option right now. Oh, Twitch stream manager? Let me check.
I'm here to see Kusela.
Oh shit!
Tell him to get
this
out
is
here.
this is why I said at another time.
Why are you here?
Bam!
Let's get it on.
Bum bum ba 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 ba. Oh shit! Hey, he's floating.
Haven't you
Bitch.
all done enough?
Oh, here we go, boys.
Sorry, you all
Bum,
stop
ba
us.
da ba da ma ba da ba ba da ba ba da.
You asked for it.
Here we go, boys.
Buckle up.
Game's up. Fun's over. Wait, hear me.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
She's so strong.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just said? Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
Let me guess, he's dead.
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dia, the boss can't come out and see you anymore.
He's dead.
He died
Ah.
a long time ago.
What?
Kind of figured.
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while.
Kind of
for the
figured
best,
with the
though.
gas, but
At least
eh.
that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
Oh.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Goddamn.
Let me start from the beginning. Dia, do you know how the head of the relics maintained order internally?
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. They called it a person's record. Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's relics were forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters. Whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit, the record served both as a symbol of loyalty and the perfect material for blackmail. That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dia.
The
and
plot
ended up joining our
thickens, yep.
ranks. But you, Dia, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's relics who didn't know about it.
Ah, damn.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's sinister rules. Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing.
In the
any
words of
nefarious
Vladimir
acts.
from League,
He said
the
he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly.
God
to
damn it.
headquarters. But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
You know, this guy's voice reminds me of Zenness.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk without a cane.
Couldn't walk without a crane. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about any of this, and I'd never seen him get injured or beaten.
Go on,
Because
be
you were too
negative.
young at the time.
You'll just be my. God
How
damn
would you
it.
ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
So, even the blazing beasts were...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been
Because
reduced
he's a
to
blood
pulp
mage.
before you ever left the desert.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten again. I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need, since the Khan al-Ahmar would soon be no more. His words made no sense to me. But that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled. Not
I
just
wish I
from
could
our
stay
ranks,
longer, but
but from the
sadly,
other brigades
it's
as
late
well.
and I have work early. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you
But
for
how
stopping
could we
by.
live with a
Really
clear
appreciate it.
conscience?
Hope to see you again.
All of us.
I'm
know
gonna be
exactly
trying to
what
stream more
happened.
regularly.
The boss can't have just died.
So
for
hopefully you
nothing.
enjoy what
Those
I
heartless jerks
can
at
provide.
headquarters took him from us.
Peace.
From that point on, the sole purpose of the Khan al-Ahmar became revenge. The big fire that Boss started was quite a blow to headquarters strength. It's given us the opportunity to launch our attack.
Yeah, for
Even
sure.
though
Bye
we're
bye.
outnumbered, we
chat
vowed
bye,
to
Nico.
see our
Oh, I hope
revenge
you're
through
doing.
to the
I hope
very end.
you're doing great. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other brigades, and others escaped to the rainforest. But we won't let any of them escape our wrath. They'll all pay for what they've done.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep going, we need an enormous amount of supplies, from food and medicine to weaponry and explosives. All we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies. We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. Thankfully, many people were willing to come to our aid. We were also able to attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. We've endured unspeakable pain to win many impossible battles. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now we finally have an opportunity to directly strike their headquarters.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not deserve the freedom that the boss won for us with his life. Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. Those tales about sacrificing yourself to save the world. We used to always laugh at him for it. But in the end, he really went and lived those stories out himself. As for me, I never considered myself a hero. We're all the lowest of the low. We have no right to even imagine such an existence. But maybe those hero stories he liked foreshadowed everything that was to come. The spirit of the hero touched all those he had saved, and more people joined his cause. Maybe we were all just acting along with the play in the beginning. But as we acted the parts and recited the lines, we were drawn in. And now, we want to see the story through to the end. I'm sorry, Dia. I know you always found us insufferable ever since you were young. Just think of this as a madman ranting.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dia? You wanna go with them?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. It's just that some situations get so bad that it's difficult to tell good from evil. All I know is that Deshret's relics must be destroyed. Furthermore, I want to go see the place for myself. I want to know if my father is still there. I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my own.
Yeah, Paimon feels like we'd only regret it if we don't see this through to the end.
Thank you. We'll be a lot stronger together with you.
I bet Boss would lose his mind if he ever knew you'd join us at the very last moment like this.
Considering all the losses and injuries we sustained, we can't afford to turn down someone as powerful as you.
He can think whatever he wants. But the fact is, I owe him this much.
Wowzers. It is pretty deep. I like it. Wee! Oh my god. That was a good story. Dia got some pretty good development. Hell yeah, she did. God damn. Also, fuck. Oh, there's one here. I didn't notice. No, fuck off. Fuck off! Fuck you, sucker! Go away!
Is this the entrance? We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
Oh, here we go, boys.
Send one, send them all. Gonna be epic.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Let's start. I've been using Traveler way often since the Dendro element came out. It's really good. Hell yeah, it is. Now I wonder how the Traveler is going to be using Hydro element.
They should all be holed up in here. Don't know how many people they've got left, though.
He's just going to be
Who
using
cares?
bubbles to
We'll round
fight.
up all of them.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
Yeah, we'll know what they're really capable of once we've landed some hits on them. Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance with you here. I'll take the lead. I've been here once before.
Let's get it on!
That's
Happy to oblige!
You are not
You know, if you know, if only we had like you see this? This is kind of like what I wanted whenever we have like Ether and like these guys. Instead of just like taking turns, it's just all of us combined. That's what I was kind of hoping for when I first played the game. I was like, nope, never mind. It's not like that. God damn it.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Look alive.
Scatter!
Gloves off.
Following order. New punch.
God damn.
Propagate!
Shine down. Torn to oblivion. Here comes the catch. Busted. There is no escape. Everybody stand back. Buckle up. You're dead meat.
Whoop-pow!
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Punch! Falcon punch!
Wait, they went charging ahead without checking for any traps.
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this, seems we'll have to fight our way through.
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Go and take a look around. There could still be another way through. Let's go! We can't let the boss down!
Let's check if there's another way. The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better.
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by something. Let's try our luck with that mechanism.
Okay, let's go!
Alright, let's keep going. Up.
Illusion shattered. Gotcha.
Terminate!
Game's up. Time's over.
Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
Let's get it on! Inazuma shines eternal! I'm going in! Gloves off!
God damn, I definitely want to pull for her.
Shine down!
Oh, wait.
There is no escape!
Spring forth!
Quietly now.
Buckle up! Ha! Ha!
Here comes the catch.
Illusion shattered! You're dead meat!
Bam. Oh, God damn it. Oh, here we go, boys. Hey! You know, Dia reminds me of Yo, but much more serious. That is true. If she actually had a little bit of a goof and or horny side, ah, shit. More seductive, but hey, this is
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all
yep,
expectations.
Yo's a goof.
Don't waste your breath. You have
And
nowhere to run.
I dig the goofs.
Run? Had I wanted to run, I would have fled 1,000 times already. I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin. Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one thing. The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
Yeah.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory?
Let us draw our weapons. We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers. They are but two, while we hold within ourselves the entirety of the relic's glory. Wave 1, charge! Eliminate them!
Torn to oblivion!
Oh shit, okay.
Things are about to get dicey.
Happy to oblige.
Don't think that you've won. We're just getting started.
I'm going in! Gloves off!
Gloves definitely on, motherfucker. Golly.
Shine down! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Brothers! This is where we prove our faith.
You all just wanna die?
None of us plans to leave this place alive!
Raise a star! Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
I didn't even catch the 100K. There's a lot going on.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just keep coming no matter how many we beat!
Fuck it, I love fighting.
Keep fighting! There's no need to fear, and no need to back down!
I thought he said no
This
need
is
to
our
beard
last
for a
stand.
second.
When the next wave comes, try to draw away
I
their
saw it.
attacks.
You made some good damage.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
thank
see
you,
if I
thank
can
you,
take
thank you.
out that high platform.
God damn. Dia, your abs, bro. Shee-hoo.
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Michel! Ugh, so they've broken through the front as well.
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like absolute madmen. No matter how much we throw at them, they just keep coming for more.
Come and face me, Michelle.
So, it would seem like this is the end.
Time to pay for everything you've done, Michel.
Michelle.
You think I would give you that opportunity? I will be buried in the sand alongside all the rest of our fading glory.
Hey, wait!
It's going to the light. Man.
We were too late.
He's dead.
It's over. There's no more need to fight. But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
Hey, Dia! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
Let's go. God damn. Just being able to control. Okay, can I just stay here for a little bit, please? God damn. Wee. Sweet mama.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
I mean, Dia is tough, but she can bench press a tank element.
And you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed to figure out what you're after? Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusela? Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
This is your last chance to talk.
Hey, I said I don't know anything. I'm just an average member here. I'm telling the truth. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every day?
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering. Where's the records room? Answer me!
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean the one that got burned down? Kusela. Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk. Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking about. He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away and started a fire in the records room. He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here is perfectly aware of what he had done. Tell me, where is the old records room?
It's just over there. Go see it for yourself if it means that much to you.
Let's look
There's
at it.
nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of inferno. Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard these guys. Spare them no mercy if they try anything. I've already told you everything I know. Can't you just leave me alone?
No! Fuck! Yeah.
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
Tia.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
Is this a cane?
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh? So,
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is
Ah,
for Princess
baby
Dia.
dear! Oh my god!
Now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has
It's
brought
a
eternal
cute one.
peace and
Cute scene.
prosperity to us all. Dia, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech.
Do it, dear!
Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
Oh, that's cute. Say it.
I hereby
Yes.
proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad.
Aw, that was adorable. Yes, he was. He was a good dad. Indeed. Oh yeah, so earlier today, me and my mom called Home Depot asking if they sell Rockwell, and they actually do. I forgot I forgot the details about it, but it's like $60 to $70. I'm like, oh shit, oh, that's gonna take a while, because I'm thinking of paneling my walk-in closet so that way no noise could come in or out. Because some noise comes in or out, but it's not like as bad as my trailer, but still.
What's this?
All on Paimon's tab!
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money.
Oh my god.
And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. You looked super
Damn it, I
confused
wanted to
when
mess
you
with
said it
Paimon!
was an adorable
Like,
thing to
Paimon
say.
would want money.
These opportunities don't come by often. So today, Paimon's gonna treat you to a special crash course on Paimon's life philosophy.
It's really my treat, but you get the point.
Hey, this way you get something from the both of us for the price of one.
Shut up.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the point is that you should eat to your heart's content. You'll feel better for sure once you've gotten something in your tummy. Junior Zad will also be here shortly. She's already heard that we're back.
Aw, thanks, you two. Honestly, this is very unlike me. I just had a lot on my mind on our way back, so I didn't know what to say. My chest was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more than all the feelings we've shared during our
At least she's
previous
thoughtful
adventures.
enough to treat her friend
When
food.
everything came to an end,
Oh,
those emotions also
facts.
vanished without a
That's
trace.
fucking facts,
And I
man.
was left feeling more empty than ever before. It was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me. Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. But perhaps to us, it's the most worthless thing of all. Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. But when it came to avenging my father, there was no Mora to be made anywhere. My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different? Despite all my promises about never forgiving him and never trying to understand him, I still went to such lengths to find out the truth and nearly even shed tears for his sake. We're hypocrites, all of us.
You should never question your true feelings, though.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a pity that we
not
often
healthy.
only recognize our true feelings after it's already too late.
You're back. Are all of you all right?
Hello.
Ah, there she is.
Yeah. Many people from the Corps of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. All I can do now is wait for their verdict. Huh? Dia, you're looking quite down again.
Paimon will explain. A lot happened while we were gone.
I'm sorry. I really should have controlled my emotions better. I just...
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told, I'm starting to feel a little guilty watching you cry like this.
But Dia, your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort me.
Hey, don't worry about me. If anything, this whole thing has finally shown me the difference between illusion and reality. My father probably thought that people could settle into new lives as long as they moved to a new environment. That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. It's like saying, what's wrong with adapting to a new life? However, there was always something deep within my mind that refused to accept it. This impulse brought me great turmoil, and even made me feel ashamed for turning my back on your father's kindness. But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense. The desert sands are a part of who I am, and I will never be able to lead a peaceful existence.
I understand how you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, I'm now thinking about taking on some small odd jobs. It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become a character in his play. Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating? What about stopping by the Grand Bazaar again?
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
It's always more fun when everyone's together.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me this entire time.
Nice conclusion to the side story, yep. Alright, so after this, we're gonna raid the Shogun again. We're going to say Philippines Shine Eternal, because most of us here are fucking Filipino, so might as well, right?
Oh, this rug here is
Yep.
quite something. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and the fabric is also of high quality.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey, aren't you that
I'm actually gonna
mercenary bit
type it
in
right
town?
now. So
You can
just
still
make sure to
talk?
copy and then paste when we get
Wait.
there.
Are you here to take revenge on us?
What are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all in a fight? I just came here to give you something. I'll be on my way to give myself up to the Corps after this. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Alright, make sure to
Ah,
copy
so you
this.
probably got there
And then
after
once
us.
we get to her
Yeah, they told me that they had
Twitch, we
exacted their
will
revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities.
paste it.
Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave this box to me, and told me that it contained some of the old man's last possessions. Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the Corps could get their hands on it.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge anyone for it.
So this box contains everything that Dia's father left behind. Huh. It feels lighter than expected.
Well, back in the day, the first thing he did with any moral was spend it on things like drinks and meat. But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. Ugh, it kinda stinks.
Stinky stinky
It's
box.
been left unopened for too long.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about to fall apart. It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
That probably means this was really important to him.
And here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated. Maybe that's where the smell was coming from.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these kinds of snacks. He'd always say that he got them for me, but in the end, he always ate more than I ever did. Who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway? Isn't that just common sense? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some buttons, some round iron tiles, a wooden toy puppet, a wool scarf, which from the looks of it probably belonged to a woman, and a hair clip? Why are these things here?
I'm suddenly feeling a little scared.
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. He probably saw this box as some kind of personal trash heap and dumped any and everything in there. 2 empty liquor bottles. Tell me, you guys, are these the kinds of things that a normal person would leave behind?
No!
Huh? There's something in the bottle!
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up forgetting about it, it won't really matter. To Dia. It's a letter for me?
Oh.
It's all right. I'll just read it out. If he went to the trouble of writing a letter, there must have been some important things that he wanted to say. Or at least record down.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone.
I'm already
You
dead.
were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably Idrisi's fault. He was never up to any good.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at himself.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that I was never your father to begin with.
Wait, what?
Nunny.
Surely, he must be joking, right?
What?
I don't know.
Keep reading.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main. Really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the entire desert. But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day and discovered a baby in the sands.
Wild old man.
It was you. You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy.
Sounds like he's serious.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so long, but I really had no other choice. I was their most esteemed leader, after all. It's not like I could just tell them that I suddenly wanted to play at being a father. At this rate, I'll puke up all the liquor I just drank from this bottle. Anyway, Dia, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's the end of the letter. In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child.
But isn't that a good thing?
I suppose, or I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood relative doesn't change that.
Drunk letters are too heartfelt, or so heartfelt
that we had to learn the truth of everything like this.
Do you already have some ideas about the decision that he wanted you to make?
I do. If he first found me alone in the sands, then I want to try my hand at finding the person who abandoned me. I just have one wish. To tell them a story. That there once existed a childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold. And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventures all the time. Maybe we'll be able to find some information for you.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always considered myself lucky. Because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
Oh, that was sweet. Alright, boys, let's fucking drink till we're anyways, let's start the raid. You guys ready? You copy and paste what I want you to type or and all that or send or all that shit. Yep. Alright, Matt, you ready? Leon, you ready? Okay, I don't know if Leon's still here. Oh, okay. Alright, let's do it! Raiding the Shogun. No problem.
Chin enrolled into Vahumana and achieved excellent grades. At the age of 15, he completed all of his courses and graduated first in class, his accomplishments greatly lauded by the sages. At the age of 16, Sachin ventured out and began to research the local environment and customs. His travels took him throughout Sumeru's rainforests and deserts. When Sachin was 23 years old, his father Rajput passed away. Sachin returned to Sumeru City to take over his father's business and spent 2 years here. At the age of... We got a raid! Hi, Eternal X Living Gaming! Thank you so much for the raid! Here, I gotta do the thing. Shout out!
Let's fucking get it!
Eternal... Sylvan... Gaming. I think I did that right. Did I do it right? Yes! Guys, please give them a follow! How was your stream? The Philippine Shines Eternal? Heck yeah.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Studying is far less fun than making money.
Alright. I will continue my reading of Sachin's life story. At the age of 32, Sachin returned to Sumeru City. He looked withered and weary, his mental state in shambles. Much speculation arose amongst outsiders, but Sachin locked himself in his room and did not respond. We have another raid from Decepticon. Hi, sweetie. Okay, I just did one. I just did a regular Twitch shout out, so I'm gonna do one in Stream Elements. Decepticon. Guys, go check out Decepticon. It's so many raids tonight. I really appreciate all of them. Hi, I appreciate the raid. How was your stream? Do you have a good stream tonight? Or today? You did Dia's story quest. Nice, Eternal. Alright, I'll go back to my read.